Hi, my name is Christina Nisi Mathis. I'm a local realtor. Welcome to my YouTube channel, a practical go-to space where you can get real estate insights, local market updates, and practical guidance to help you move with confidence. Hello, and welcome to Living in Georgia with Christina Nisi Mathis. Today we are live in the studio and we are getting straight to business. Going to go ahead and share my screen. We are taking a Google Maps tour of Fayetteville. And so I just think it is appropriate, since I started on the street in downtown Fayetteville, let's go ahead and start our Google Maps in the same place. So you see Old Courthouse Square. Right over here, you see all of the shops that I was walking and getting video footage of. With this functioning historic downtown Fayetteville, a fun fact, this was actually the area that is said to be the inspiration for the author who wrote Gone with the Wind. And so you'll see all of these parks and rolling hills, mature trees. You really do have a functioning historic downtown. You've got shops, you've got museums and business and pleasure and government and libraries and all of the things right here in a centralized local location. And downtown historic Fayetteville is loved by many. Beautiful landmark. This area hosts festivals, local events, and it has a walkable small city energy about Fayetteville that people moving out of Atlanta specifically come for, right? You want that feel of country, but at the same time with lots of infrastructure and amenities. You can see the size, you can see some of the landmarks. Piedmont Fayette Hospital, the downtown part of Fayetteville, and you can see that it stretches well into all of these pieces of land. 85, 54, these are some of the major highways and roads that run through Fayetteville. So you'll see 54 that goes all the way out of Fayetteville and into Jonesboro, into Lovejoy, into Hampton. You see it stretching all the way up into Fun Spot, and then this is 85. This road right here goes all the way through as well. It leads up to the highway, it leads up to Riverdale, it leads up to College Park. It takes you to that 285 piece. You can see exactly where Fayetteville is in relation to Atlanta. And so in my video before, we talked about commute times. We talked about how Fayetteville is surprisingly not as bad as a commute as most people think. Most people see, oh, there's no major real highway, it looks landlocked, and they don't really consider it when thinking of cities that they want to move to. But commute times in Fayetteville, 35 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour on a bad day, but for the most part, because of the proximity, because of the flow of traffic, because of everything, most Fayetteville commuters are looking at a 35-minute commute to Midtown, to Hartsville Jackson Airport, and to everything else. All right, so getting into the restaurant scene. Let's go. So I've zoomed in a little bit, and you guys know I used to work right here at Alpha Internal Medicine. And so right across the street, trying to take my paycheck every single Friday, is Gotcha's Breakfast Bar. You guys have to try this breakfast spot. Oh my goodness. Look, see, it doesn't lie. 4.9 stars. Wow. Okay. This is consistently one of the most top-rated breakfast and brunch spots in Fayetteville and the surrounding community, the entire area. Okay. I'm talking elevated Southern brunch with a modern twist. I don't eat everybody's salmon croquettes. I had these salmon croquettes. Oh my goodness. Did you know that people can mess up grits? Not Gotcha's. Gotcha's, mm-mm. So if you don't make it to Gotcha's on a Saturday morning, We definitely need to talk. Going right into our next little spot, right? So every day that I would go to work when I was working at Piedmont Fayette, I would pass this little place right here, right off of 54. There's this little lake, and it's so easy to drive past this little spot and not realize the worth that is in this restaurant. We ended up having anniversary dinner there. We ended up hosting my daughter's graduation from cosmetology school dinner there. Frank's at the Old Mills. This one gets mentioned by almost every local that I've spoken to. You've got char-grilled oysters. You've got handcrafted pasta, the desserts. I ordered a lemon drop. I've been drinking a lemon drop ever since. It's a warm atmosphere inside. The head chef is amazing. And oh my goodness, he's so good, right? It's the kind of restaurant that make visitors want to stay. Sometimes they have live music. Sometimes they have these all you can eat specials. Just have to go and try the food. And if you're looking for that place to propose, or you're looking for that place to spark a little something new in your relationship, if you're looking for that place, this is that place, okay? Next, we're going to explore a little bit further out. Let me slide out just for a second. And we're going to Trilith Studios. You guys see this over here? This is Trilith on the map, a little bit behind Piedmont Fayette. That's how I know about it. That's how I know that I have to go past work to get there, okay? Past work. And so Trilith has a couple of restaurants out here. Enzo Steakhouse and Bar. This one consistently rated top of the fine dining. I have not personally eaten there yet because 10-year anniversary is coming up this year. We've been saving it. When you look at the menu, you'll know why we've been saving it. The only thing that I can compare this steakhouse to is probably the steak that we had at Chateau Elan. Like, the reviews, wow. If you've got a celebration that you just want to treat yourself, this is the move, okay? If you love steak, I'm a steak girl. Steak and seafood, this is the move. Look at that. Barley Garden. I didn't even know about this one. Barley Garden. Somebody try it and then drop a comment and let me know if I need to stop by here. But let's keep it moving. So next we have Scholar and Scribe, and they call it the library bar, right? This is a tea cafe and a wine bar inside an independent bookstore. So every single day they curate their own special teas and pastries, and by evening it becomes a candlelit wine bar with charcuterie boards and a live piano. So I mean, this is the kind of thing that people drive from Atlanta to experience. Everything about Trilith is you need to experience. Our final destination, and these are not all the restaurants in Fayetteville, a lot of them, if you're looking for something, let me know. I will tell you where to go. Like May's Thai. Oh my goodness, that Thai food is oof. The final restaurant on our tour of Fayetteville restaurants today is definitely May's Kitchen Thai Cuisine. I felt like when we walked in there, my husband and I had walked into our Thai auntie's kitchen and sat down and had the absolute best coconut soup I've ever had, and the absolute best seafood pineapple fried rice, the best coconut soup, and the best seafood pineapple fried rice that I've ever had. It was completely amazing. We're going to switch it up just a little bit. Of course, the Fayette Pavilion has a bunch of different restaurants to choose from that I did not touch on. And so the restaurant scene goes a lot deeper than that, but we're going to keep it moving and go right back to Trilith. So this is like the entire Trilith campus. So the town at Trilith is a 235-acre master planned community. It sits directly across from Trilith Studios right here. So all of this land and space and roads that you see right here, that is that 253 or 35 acres of master planned community. And when you drive out there, it's like its own little tiny city. They've got this huge movie theater, and when you walk in, they've got the Trilith Live, they've got a bar in there, they've got stuff downstairs, they've got a escalator, they've got so much out there, right? You have single family homes, you have multi-family lofts, you have restaurants, you've got retail, you've got office space, all woven together within this green space. We're talking 51% of the development is dedicated to green space. Over 1,000 trees, 15 miles of nature trails, 54 acres of forest, 19 landscaped parks, and a dog park. This is the largest geothermal residential community in the US of A. Fayetteville, Georgia hosts the absolute largest geothermal residential community in the whole US. The community plan includes 750 single-family homes, 600 multifamily lofts, nearly 200 hotel rooms, and 270,000 feet of commercial space. All right, so Trilith Live is a 2,200 seat theater. It's got sound stages, a luxury cinema, an event space. It's everything, right? That's a major cultural anchor. That's a major cultural anchor for Metro South Atlanta, right? Everything is north of Atlanta. Everything is up there. Well, we down here got something now too. Very, very exciting, right? There's also a school right here, the Forest School and Acton Academy. You've got the Piedmont Wellness Center. They have a huge indoor pool, all of the classes that you could ever want to take. Everything wellness right there in one building. So now let's just talk about what is right across the street, Trilith Studios. And I want to explain why this is important for Fayetteville. So Trilith Studios is the largest purpose-built film and TV production studio in the US outside of Hollywood. We're talking 700 acres, 32 sound stages, and a 400-acre backlot. This is where Adventure in Games was filmed. Woo! That was a good movie too. And where countless Marvel productions have been shot right here. All of this space. Look at this. See, all this is where they be blowing stuff up and wrecking cars. Have you all ever watched a movie that they make and be like, you could have just gave me that car? Why you go and tear that car up? That's me. So what does that mean for Fayetteville? It means jobs. It means economic investment. It means a community of creatives. It means everything, right? So about 4,000 people work on this campus every single day. And the entertainment industry in Georgia has poured billions of dollars into the local economy. And Fayette County is right at the center of it. So if you work in film, production, entertainment, or the creative industries, Fayetteville isn't just a nice place to live. It might be the most strategically located suburb in Georgia for your career. Since Trilith Studios is so close to Arthur M. Blank's U.S. Soccer National Training Center, naturally for me, that is the next step. My son has been playing soccer for 3 to 4 years and is, of course, just like every young person, he wants to be a pro, he wants to be a star, he's been putting in that work. And so this is huge for Fayetteville. This houses all of US's 27 national men's teams. It hosts the women's team, the American team practiced here for the World Cup. They have the referee training program, youth development programs, soccer training fields, a training facility. They have everything soccer out here, right? And so this means the same thing as Trilith Studios. Anybody who is soccer related, coaches, trainers, referees, relocating to this area of Fayetteville is definitely the space and the place for someone who is in that field. So we've had our sports, we've had our entertainment. It is definitely time to go shopping. We cannot talk about Fayetteville without talking about the Fayetteville Pavilion. And so we're going to go and visit the Fayetteville Pavilion. All of this, look at this. So I tried to do this huge complex justice when I did the community tour. And yeah, probably didn't do it justice. But look at this. You have everything here. At Home, Men's Warehouse, Kohl's, Home Depot, Walmart's right here. Targets are over here. Publix, Academy Sports, all of your smaller shopping. You got your Bath and Body Works, you've got your Ross, you've got your everything is here. Belk's is here. Like everything is here. They have a movie theater right here, Cinemark by Tinseltown or Cinemark Tinseltown. And then you've got all of your restaurants along the front of the strip and a couple of good, nice restaurants throughout as well. Jim and Nick's, Miller's Ale House, Longhorn, Outback, and everything in between. So you've got everything in one shopping area. You don't have to go anywhere else. Now, here's where I want families to lean in, because Fayette County School District is legitimately one of the primary reasons why people move to Fayetteville. And the data backs it up. Niche.com, Georgia State School Rankings, all of it, right? So for the 2026 school year, Fayette County Public Schools have an average high school math proficiency rate of 56% compared to Georgia's statewide average of 35%. I don't like neither one of those numbers, but those are the numbers. Reading proficiency rate of 66% versus the state average of 42%. And these are not minor differences. This district is consistently ranked in the top 5% of Georgia public schools, period. Now, let's talk flagship schools. We've got Stars Mill High School up. This is one of the ones where people hear about the school, know about the school, right here in Fayetteville, ranked number 25 in the entire state of Georgia and number 731 nationally. Now, think about that. In the entire US of A, this particular high school is ranked number 731. AP participation rate at the school is 70%. That means nearly 3 out of every 4 students is taking college level coursework. And don't get me started on dual enrollment. The graduation rate for the school is 96%, and these are all exceptional numbers that you can go to niche.com and pull up for yourself. So Stark Mills High School. Let's go to McIntosh, because almost any home up for sale in this school zone, in this arena, does not stay on the market for long for very, very, very good reasons. McIntosh High School is in Fayette County, ranked number 23 in Georgia. So you've got the 2 top 25 high schools in one county. Now, McIntosh is not in Fayetteville, but they are very close together. They are Fayette County schools. Another flagship school in Fayetteville is definitely Whitewater High School, home of the Wildcats. The only reason why I'm smiling because I didn't go to school in Georgia. I went to school in South Carolina, but our mascot was the Wildcats, so you just got me smiling because it's the Wildcats. But anywho, all right, so Whitewater, there aren't very many houses that stay up for sale past 90 days in this school district either, because people are fighting to get into the school district. Sandy Creek and Whitewater both round out the district. Fayette County Public Schools both rank in the top 100 in the state. And at the middle school level, J.C. Booth and Rising Star are both top 25 middle schools statewide. So with that kind of recognition, schools are definitely desired and fought after. And one of the reasons why the homes in Fayetteville keep their value. For for a private option, the Ford School at Trilith or the Acton Academy gets an A+ rating on niche with tiny class sizes. And there are multiple other private school options available in the county as well. We already looked at it, so I'm not going to mess up my screen again to go that way. So if school quality is driving your decision about where to live in Metro Atlanta, Fayette County belongs at the top of your list. So, what to do when you want to go outside or have a little bit of fun in Fayetteville? First up, we have Fun Spot. And it's a cute little spot. It's a spot for birthdays. It's a spot where if you can't afford one of the bigger major theme parks, a great little family spot with plenty of arcade and roller coaster and go-karts and family fun. Just a bunch of family fun. Another popular spot to go to, especially during the summer, they've got lots of concerts and lots of events and festivals and everything going on, is the Ville Amphitheater, or to those who have been in Fayetteville a little bit longer, Southern Ground Amphitheater. Outdoor concerts just minutes from most of the county and definitely minutes from downtown Fayetteville. There's downtown Fayetteville. Boom. There's the Ground Amphitheater. You literally could park at downtown Fayetteville and almost walk if walking was your thing, or go-kart if go-karting is your thing. That's another thing that's a thing in Fayetteville are the golf carts, the golf cart routes and passes. They're definitely trying to catch up with their neighbor Peachtree City and have a more geo-friendly form of transportation other than walking. So McCurry Park is a huge soccer park, and they've got other amenities, playgrounds and trails and all of those things out there as well. Lake Horton, a gorgeous reservoir park. One thing about being down here in the South is you're going to get your fishing, you're going to get your kayaking, and some good trails. Fayette County has done a remarkable job in preserving the green space down here, and Lake Horton is a major piece of that. So Stars Mill Park and Waterfall, right here on the map, is a historic crimson grist mill building set beside a waterfall. And so this is one of the most photographed spots in all of Metro Atlanta. So all of the graduation photos, all of the engagement photos, and anything else you can think of, baby announcements, all the things, right here. It's serene, it's historic, and it's in your backyard if you live in this county. I've been out there a couple of times just to reset, hear the water, get away, feed the ducks, all the things. Next on the list, can't skip this one, the Ridge Nature Preserve. Walkable trails and natural scenery right near town. And of course, if you're at Trilith, you've got 15 miles of nature trails woven into the community itself. And so you could spend every single weekend out doing something different and need 2 months to see all of Fayetteville. You've got the Pavilion, you've got Trilith, you've got the U.S. Soccer Center, Arthur M. Blank's Soccer Center. You've got all of these lakes and ponds and nature trails and parks that you need to visit. Lots to do when it comes down to Fayetteville. So that is your full Google Maps tour. I hope that this tour was helpful, informative, and showed you truly what Fayetteville is about. I hope this gave you a real picture of if this is the city for you, if this is the suburb for you, because it deserves a whole lot more attention than it gets when it comes down to the relocation conversation. If you're seriously thinking about moving to Fayetteville, Fayette County, Henry County, or anywhere in Metro Atlanta, I want to be the person that you contact. Name is Nisi Mathis. I'm a licensed Georgia realtor with Dalton Wade Real Estate Group. I help buyers, sellers, investors make confident and informed decisions in today's market. Please book some time with me to talk with me. If this video helped you, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. It generally helps other people find this content when they're searching for Fayetteville, Georgia. And subscribe so you don't miss my next neighborhood tour. I've got more coming for you for Atlanta Metro Suburbs. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for spending time with me today. If this was helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with someone who may need it. I'll see you in the next video.